Hello, thank you for clicking on another video. Welcome back to my channel. So I've done it again because I can't stay off the website. I'm pretty much, you can safely say, obsessed with it. I'm always on it, always checking it, always looking at what's new on it. Another TEMU haul for you guys. So if you haven't heard of TEMU before, I'm not sure where you've been because they've been about for a little while now, and that also means that you've not watched my other videos. So go back and watch them. I've got a few linked on my channel and I'll link a few of them down below as well. Yeah, got a complete mix of items here. Got a bit of clothing, a bit of pet stuff, electronics, cleaning, decor, yeah, loads of little bits. So I have got a affiliate code with TEMU and I'll pop that down in the description box and also on the screen now. I'll also pop up a picture roundabouts kind of here, I'm hoping, in this part of the screen, just so you can see what I ordered versus what I got, and also you can see the price of it. Prices on TEMU go up and down quite a lot, so they could have changed by the time that I post this, but they don't go by very much at all. But let's get into the haul and see what we've got, shall we? First and foremost, I've got this really nice print from, well, on the film Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. And so it's got, always throw salt over your left shoulder, keep rosemary by your front gate, plant lavender for luck, and fall in love whenever you can. Really famous quote off of the film, and it's one of my favourite films of all times. Really gets me in a autumnal mood, which I cannot wait for. I'm really looking forward to that. And it is on a kind of canvas fabric as well. It's not just paper, which was really nice, and it was packaged really well as well, so it kept it really nice and protected. But yeah, I'll let you have a closer look at that. Really happy with that. And to kind of go with that, I've got a little print to go in the back of my car, on the windscreen. So it's got the same thing. So it's got the salt, the rosemary, the lavender, and the heart for the love. And I just thought that was really cute. I'm going to pop that onto my car as soon as I'm done with this video. Really like that, really cute. And like I say, it's my favourite film ever. Let me know if you've watched it and if you like it or not. And if you don't, what are you on about? It's brilliant. Next up, which I think is a really good idea, and I have bought some previously, but I bought them again basically, is these little wax melt storage containers, which obviously they just look like little cupcake cases, but they're all like that. And you just pop your wax melt in and then pop that into your melter, and it just keeps it from having to clean the wax melter out all the time. So you just then let, obviously, it cool down, wax hardens, and you can just pop them out and then melt. So they're actually reusable, and you can use them, well, my last lot I used quite a lot until it started kind of discolouring the bottom, you know, when the oil starts to stain things a little bit. But yeah, I got a pack of, I believe it was 50, and they were a really good price, and they're all kind of different colours. The last ones I bought were just plain black, but they were more expensive for some reason. So yeah, I went with the different coloured ones, so they'll keep me going for a long time. Next up, I thought I would go for some bit of nostalgia clothing, which if you guys, well, if you're my kind of age or older, you will remember with this t-shirt. Really nice and oversized. MTV, when they actually showed music videos, and that's pretty much all they showed until they started doing some like kind of random shows. I know that they do, well, does anywhere do music videos anymore? I'm not even certain, to be fair. But yeah, when I was kind of 12 to 15, that was what I watched all the time to see all the new music videos that were released. But yeah, it's really soft, really nice. It's kind of just a printed design on the front. But yeah, I really liked that. I'm definitely into my nostalgic things, that's for sure. But yeah, I think this was this is a medium, which I believe is a size 12 perhaps. So I got it as an oversized fit. I'm normally a size 8. But yeah, this is really nice and baggy. But yeah, really happy with this. Next up, I bought a wireless repeater, which you just plug in, and it's supposed to connect to your Wi-Fi and make your signal stronger, because in my flat, in my bedroom, I don't have very good Wi-Fi signal, which can get a bit annoying, especially if I'm watching something, like if I'm feeding my son and I'm just sitting there watching something. Sometimes my internet drops out, or sometimes what I'm watching, it kind of starts buffering, and it's really, really irritating. So it's just a little plug-in item, and you've got a cord to be able to plug into your modem at the same time, and it just looks like that, and it's got the lights on the front which light up. But I tried to get this to work and I couldn't get it. Well, the actual I'm holding it upside down. The actual product does work, like when you plug it in the lights come on, but it wouldn't, I couldn't get it I couldn't get it to connect to my internet for some reason, so I'm going to have to actually return this. So I'm not sure whether I would recommend buying one of these or not, because like I say, it didn't work for me. But yeah, maybe it's worth you guys giving it a go. Perhaps if your signal doesn't work properly, you can plug it straight into your modem, which I'm not absolutely sure why you would do that, because if you're right next to your modem with the repeater, why do you need the signal to be stronger when you've got your modem there? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like I say, just a normal UK plug. You can plug it in all the different rooms. And my bedroom isn't that far away from my router, which is why I thought that this would work better. But it didn't, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm going to have to return that. Next up, I got these really cute. These are for my son, obviously, who's just turned 11 weeks. Can't believe the time has flown by like that. Just these little, like, scrunchy fabric books. And you get a pack of 8. By the way, if you can hear anything in the background, it's because I'm having some work done, so apologies of that, but this is the only time I can film. My mum's looking after my son, so it's a little bit of spare time that I've got, so I'm trying to use it wisely. But yeah, so just, it makes the crinkly noise. Loads of different ones. You get like a car one, a vehicle one, colours, fruit, this one food series, this one character series, and they just have like, you know, like hamburger, French fries. Obviously they're American, and we can see candy on the back, and I just thought it would be good just to teach my son how to say some words, basically, as he gets a little bit older. But at the moment, at the age he is, he's just going to be able to look at them and kind of feel them with his hands and that, which I think he'll enjoy. Next, I got something for my car, and again, I'm not sure whether this is going to work or not, but it is a windscreen washer kind of cover to go under your bonnet, but it's also meant to be as like a, what's the word, a funnel almost, so that you're not kind of throwing washer fluid everywhere all over your engine or whatever when you're filling it up. But the hole is absolutely huge. It does have the measurements on the website, so I should have paid attention to that really and gone and measured it and seen what was in my car. But as you can see, it's made of rubber. But it's such a strong, hard rubber that it doesn't stay open. So I'm not quite sure, even if it was sat on something, like on the tube underneath the bonnet, if that would even stay open for you to be able to pour the liquid in. And you can you bend it even all the way back and it still flings forward. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. So again, I might send that back for a refund, because I don't think it's going to work. It wasn't very expensive, as none of this stuff is, but yeah, I thought I'd give it a go, but I don't think it's going to work. So unless you've got a really huge car with a massive hole to go for that to go over, but even if you did go over it, it's still not gonna, you know, still not gonna work like that, is it? Like funneling the liquid down, it's just gonna keep closing unless you held it open. I don't know. So yeah, not sure about that one. This next item I am really happy with, actually. They are a set of magnetic bookmarks, and they've got Claude Monet's artistry on them. And Claude Monet is my favourite artist, and it's got all the different pictures that he does and that he's painted. But they are, yeah, like I say, magnetic. So you just fold them over your page. They're double-sided as well, so it's not just the front, which is quite nice. And you just slip it over your page, magnetises together and keeps your page. Because I do a lot of reading. Again, when I'm kind of letting my son's milk go down, I'm reading quite often, and I've bought loads of recipe books and things because I can't wait to start in weaning in a few months' time. Really excited for that. But yeah, I'm really happy with these. And again, your pack of 4, really inexpensive. So I would definitely recommend them. They're a little bit smaller than what I was expecting, but I suppose you don't need a huge bookmark, in fairness. Yeah, I don't know why you would want a massive bookmark. This next item is a bit of my stupid humour, to be fair. And it did arrive a little bit bent, which, you know, it's coming from overseas, so I should have expected it, to be perfectly honest. But it is. Comes with the envelope. It is a greetings card, but it's got the beginning song of the Lion King. I'm not going to try and sing it, but you can see it's got Rafiki holding up little Simba with the beginning song on it, which I just thought was quite cool, quite funny. I had got this to give it as someone's birthday card. But again, because it's kind of bent, it's plain on the inside, there's no writing on the inside, so you can make it whatever kind of card you want. But yeah, I'm not too sure, because it's so bent, I'm not too sure about it. But I suppose I could put it in a frame, in fairness, and have it up on my gallery wall, because I really do like it. I think it's really quite cute, and cost pennies, so it's not like I lost out on much money, in fairness. Next up, I got a new steamer. If you'd watched my last video, my halal haul, if you didn't, I'll link it down below so you can have a look. You'll know that my steamer packed up, my clothes steamer, before I could use it. So I got another one, and I got a mitt to use with it, which you can put your thumb in, just to be able to, like, so, you know, if you're doing a shirt or whatever, you've got this on one side and the steam on the other, so you can put them together. Just gives it a little bit of support to be able to steam and iron, essentially, flat. So I thought that was really quite good. I haven't used this there, and I haven't actually used my new steamer, so I'm hoping that that one's going to work, and that's going to be fine, because I've got some stuff which I'm definitely don't want to iron, and I don't iron anyway. I hate ironing. Some people find it therapeutic. My mum finds it does my mum find it therapeutic? Maybe she does, I can't remember, but some people do, and I think you're mental, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I'll give that a go and I'll see how it is, see if it works or not. But I just thought that was a really good idea, in fairness, and you can take it on holiday with you, like if you go travelling and things like that, which in fairness I will do if it works, when I go on holiday next year to Spain. Yeah, take that with me, and hopefully that will do a good job. Next up, and I learnt something new, which maybe this is common knowledge, I'm not so sure, but I got a single ear headphone, and it's one that actually doesn't go in your ear, because sometimes I find that mine, the one that does actually fit in my ear, it pops out sometimes, which can be a little bit annoying, or it starts to make my ears sore as well. But this one, it's not, it doesn't have any kind of part on the back to actually fit in your ear. It just sits on top of your ear. So I thought that was quite good, especially for the price of it. And I have tested it, and it does work, and it's nice and clear. The welcome message and the goodbye message are in Chinese, but I've pressed it enough times to kind of know which one's which, because the hello message is longer than the goodbye message. But what I found, stupidly, you connect it via Bluetooth. I didn't know, and unless I'm being thick, that you can only link one product. You can only link, like this, for example, to one item at one time. Because I bought it to link it to my iPad and also to link it to my phone. But every time I tried to link it to one or the other, I couldn't link it to the other one, if that makes sense. So if I put it onto my phone, I couldn't get it to link at the same time onto my iPad. You'll have to let me know if I'm being an idiot and there is some way, and maybe it's common knowledge that you can only do one Bluetooth item at a time. I'm not so sure. And it does come with an instruction manual as well to show you how to pair it and to turn it on and turn it off. And literally you just hold your finger on the front of it, and then you'll hear the message, and then it connects, if you paired it correctly, connects to the item, and then it starts playing. And you can press, if you press it once and then press it twice, there isn't actually a button, it's just like touch sensitive. That then presses play and stops the item as well. And I'm sure if you were answering a call on it, it would be exactly the same. You would just hold your finger on it and it would answer, and hold your finger on it again and it would hang up. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. It's just I wish I could connect it to more than one, make more than one connection at once, if that makes sense. Next up, I got a habit tracker, because I'm finding that, especially since having my son, sometimes I'm not really doing any kind of self-care sort of things, but I really like this. The front of it is really nice, front design, and the back as well is really nice. But it's just really straightforward habit tracker, which has like the, you can see on here, so it's got the the days of the month here, which just goes up to 31, but obviously you don't have to do it by dates, you could just do it by days, if that makes sense. Like the first day could be the 6th, 2nd, 7th, 3rd, 8th, if that makes sense. But it's got, yeah, days of the month, and then daily you've got your tasks right down here, weekly tasks along here, and then monthly tasks along there, and then you just tick it off, or you can colour code it or colour block it, however you want to do it. And I just thought that would be really handy for me to be able to do things like, you know, cook a home-cooked meal, or have a bath, or go for a walk. Just really straightforward, easy things. I think this is actually aimed at like students, so if you've got revision for products, or you could do it for cleaning, you could do all your cleaning tasks and list them all out, and then you know exactly when you did it last and how often you're doing it. So yeah, they're all exactly the same. But yeah, I just really thought that there's different designs of this as well, so you don't have to pick just this one. There's loads of different ones on there, but I just thought that was a really good idea. I thought it would be quite handy. Next, got a little pet product, which is a little mat for my rabbits, because I'm finding that they are still destroying absolutely anything and everything that they can get their teeth into. But so this is just a little mat for them to kind of chew on. It's really quite flexible. They should enjoy this. I've bought one of these quite a few times for them, and they demolish it within, well, sometimes it's days, sometimes it's one day, so it goes quite quick, but they enjoy it, so that's the main thing. And it keeps them distracted from just trying to destroy things like my carpet and stuff like that. But yeah, there was different sizes. I believe this is the small one, because the large one was out of stock, and I think the large one, when I checked to get the current prices at the moment, I think that was out of stock still at the minute. But yeah, this is a pretty good size. I think it's like 30 centimetres across and then 20 down, so like, I always think of a ruler from school as to do it by that size. But yeah, it's quite thick as well, not bad. But yeah, this should keep them busy, which I'm quite happy with. Cleaning product now, but these were kind of a bit of a joke cleaning product, more so than me actually wanting them to kind of ruin them, even though I will use them. And they are these cat-shaped sponges. And I just thought they were really quite cute, just to have one on the side, just to be able to, you know, wipe my dishes, wipe my sides down or whatever. They're brown on the back, so they've got like the Brillo pad on the back and then a different kind of Brillo pad on the front. But yeah, I just really liked those. I thought they were quite cute. Thought they looked quite cute. And yeah, being a crazy cat lady, of course I was going to get them cat shaped. I don't know if there's a lot of the time they have seasonal shaped sponges, so they have like pumpkins for Halloween and Christmas trees for Christmas, obviously. And obviously you can get the what are they called? Scrub daddies. Which are in different shapes, but they're much more expensive, and I don't like spending that amount of money just on sponges, and especially just on one usually. So these were a really good price for all four. So yeah, just a little bit of a silly cleaning product, but I really quite enjoy those. Last but one product now, and I think this is a really clever idea actually, and it is a belt, believe it or not, and it's stretchy, elastic, but what it is it's got these two buckles at the front, and you just undo them like that, and you'll see in the picture exactly how you would wear them, but it's just to save you from having a big bulky belt buckle at the front of your outfit. Like if you've got a fitted strap top and just a pair of jeans on, and you don't want to have a big bulky belt, this just goes through your belt loops, through the sides, and then you adjust it. Here there's an adjustment bit here which works really well, and yeah, it holds your trousers in place tightly, but you don't have to have the buckle on view, which I thought was really quite cool. I have got one similar, and you just kind of put them, it's got like a little hook that you kind of slide in, so it still has something at the front, but this one doesn't have anything at the front at all. So I thought that was a really good idea. Yeah, really pleased with that, and I have tested this one out and it does work really quite well, and of course obviously being adjustable, it's then inclusive for loads of sizes. And last but no means least, it is another bookmark, but this is I haven't seen a bookmark like this before, so I thought this was quite cool. But it's actually a spilt coffee, spilt cup of coffee, and it's actually well, I don't know if it's real, I suppose it's not real leather, but like pleather. But so the idea is that you put the splodge in your page, and then you've got the tiny little cup just to kind of be poking out of your book, and I thought that was really quite cool. Like I say, I haven't seen one like this before, and like I say, I still read quite a lot, but yeah, I thought that was a really cute little item. Just silly things. Most of these things are silly. They're not, you know, massively useful, some of these things, but that's what you get on TEMU, and the same as everything, you can get everything on TEMU, so silly stuff or serious stuff. It's entirely up to you, whatever you want to go for. But that is my TEMU haul. What do we think? This is my first haul I've done in, yeah, a while, because I've been off, pregnant, having a baby, looking after the baby. Finding some spare time has been really, really difficult. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you're not already, and hit that notification bell so you get notified of any of my new videos. Again, really enjoyed doing this. Now that he's a little bit older, I am hoping to be uploading quite often now, especially being on maternity leave. It's a good excuse as any. I've got a few months left of it, so yeah, looking forward to being regular on this channel again. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks. Bye.